Oh gosh, my spa's at least 20 years old. It's probably more than 20 years old, and I hardly had any repairs or anything to it. I just love it, and it's still like new, pretty much. We have family meetings in my hot tub, and we have food and drink and everything, and we just enjoy each other's company and talk about the world's problems. It is we do that once a month, and it's usually on the full moon, and we call it a family meeting. And after that, since the family meetings went so well, my other two kids actually bought hot springs. Yes, my niece is an engineer, and her husband researches everything, and that's what he bought, and that's what he told me to buy. And they still have theirs, so theirs is older than mine. So I didn't even look at another hot tub. I just went and bought a hot springs because I value his opinion, and that's why all my kids bought hot springs. It's because they were in mine, and they know the service is good, and you hardly have to ever do service. I only had to do it twice. The service was fantastic. They came right when I called them almost, because at both times it was the winter, and I was really concerned about that. But it was really quick service. It was easy. Everybody is nice that service the hot tub, and then I bring my chemicals in to have them checked because I have well water, and I want to make sure all the chlorine and the pH and all that stuff is where it should be, and they always check the water, and they're very nice. I mean, I'm really glad I bought a hot springs, and I bought it from Ohio Pool because I just enjoy them. I mean, everybody's so nice there. Well, my son probably only he got it about 2 years ago, and then my daughter's is probably maybe about 7 years old or so. Mine's over 20 years old, so that's amazing. Well, there was one when my brother came in from Michigan. We were sitting in the hot tub and, like usual, having a glass of wine, and all of a sudden Gary gets out of the hot tub and he decides to do something crazy because he is a little on the crazy side, and he went out there and he made snow angels. Then my sister-in-law said, "You're not going to let him show us up, are you?" And I said, "Well, no." And so we went out and made snow angels, and my brother was the last one in the hot tub, and he really didn't want to do it, but he went out and made a snow angel too. And I would say we were probably in our 60s at the time, so it's been a while. Well, I walk dogs, so to make a long story short, I'm walking dogs and being in a hot tub. I feel when I walk dogs in the morning, I'm more limber, I'm flexible. I just feel good. So it's amazing. Actually, there's no favorite seat. I just go from one to another. So I get every part of my body, and I love the ones, the jets on the bottom, they massage my feet. I mean, a lot of people forget about their feet, but it's really important. And I do my calves too, yeah. Especially, I used to go to the gym a lot before this virus hit, and I wound up with plantar fasciitis. So it's good to be in a hot tub and having your calves massaged, and then icing them too, when you're out. And so I think that's all important. It makes me sleep better, it relaxes me. Like I said, I do yoga, so I could tell the difference when I do yoga, that it helps me stretch, so flexibility is very important, especially when you get older, because what happens is you start feeling like you've been wrapped up in saran wrap. Everything keeps getting tighter, so, and when I walk dogs, since I do it in the winter, I have to have good balance and be able to adjust myself, and if you're tight and you're stiff, you're going to fall. Simple as that. Well, I always believe in waiting for anything that you really want, and so I would definitely wait for it, because I have a hard time buying anything besides a hot springs. So that being said, if I have to wait 3 months or 4 months or whatever, it's worth the wait. But no matter what it is, if it's good, you wait for it.